Hello, good day and welcome to this session on logistics and technology. By the end of this session, students should be able to explain the term Industry 4.0 as well as discuss the history of Industry 4.0 and finally discuss some of the new and emerging technologies associated with logistics in the industry. When we talk about Industry 4.0, what do we mean or what comes to mind? Industry 4.0 originally emanates from a German project which promotes the computerized manufacturing in 2011. It is used to refer to the fourth industrial revolution, where manufacturing and operational activities took a turn from the steam method of production in the first revolution to the electronic and finally to the current industrial revolution that we have. So it's characterized by certain computer systems that facilitate communication among multiple systems at a point. So the first industrial revolution improved productivity of the iron and textile industries through the use of steam power. So the first industrial revolution is characterized by the use of steam power to facilitate manufacturing activities. And then came the second industrial revolution, which came or took place before World War One and created reduced manufacturing costs by using electric power to create mass production. So it can be noted that whereas the first industrial revolution is characterized by industrial activities using steam power, the second industrial revolution is characterized by the use of electric power to facilitate mass production, which wasn't possible in the first industrial revolution. So around 1980s, the third industrial revolution also came about when there was the introduction of personal computers as well as internet to facilitate economic activities. Then fast forward in 2011, the fourth industrial revolution was birthed by leveraging on emerging technologies such as additive manufacturing, advanced robotics, artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles, blockchains, drones, Internet of Things, among others, to enhance manufacturing activities. So, the fourth industrial revolution is different from the previous three industrial revolutions because it leverages connectivity and communication among billions of devices. This is because of the use of internet as well as automated processes of manufacturing. So we will now have a look at some of the technologies that are associated with modern industries or industrial activities. One of them being additive manufacturing or 3D printing. So this is a technology which uses digital three-dimension representation of an object and produces the physical object by depositing layers of materials. So this is where technology is utilized to create a virtual model of a product, and the systems are put in place to manufacture the exact prototype of the virtual model which is being drafted in the computer. So this utilizes intensive technology by having a three-dimension of the product in a computer system and incorporating or manipulating your systems to produce a typical product which is replica of the 3D version. Then you move on to advanced robotics. The advancement of communication technologies, sensor capabilities, and artificial intelligence are making robots smarter so that they can work safely among human workers. So when you get to a typical warehouse, you have automated guided vehicle or automated storage and retrieval systems. These are sort of advanced robotics that can retrieve and store products on their own without any human influence. So the automated storage and retrieval systems especially is programmed to locate the items in a warehouse and then retrieve orders or fulfill orders by assessing the exact quantity and then bringing them to a spot where they can be packaged and made available to customers. And this is made possible in the fourth industrial revolution. Then we move on to drones. Drones are unmanned aerial vehicles that can be controlled remotely. So drones in this modern Ghana, we can see that drones are even used in distributing medical supplies. And this also facilitates operations because there are certain places that cannot be accessed directly, and hence drones can be used to remotely make available supplies as well as retrieve supplies for usage in operations. Then we move on to Internet of Things, which refers to a system of devices that can communicate and interact with others over the internet, and it can be remotely monitored and controlled. So it helps to reduce cost and increase processing speed for the sensors and significant improvement in measurement and communication technologies. Internet of Things connects a group of systems or a group of computer systems from remote locations so that they can share information remotely, and this is a key element when supply chains want to integrate their systems and communicate amongst themselves by exchanging information and then enhancing supply chain activities. Then we move on to blockchain. A blockchain is a distributed and secure ledger. It is distributed because it can be written and accessed by different entities, and its data is stored on a peer-to-peer network. It is also secure because once a block has been added to the chain, it cannot be changed on one person's accord, but has to be changed on all the multiple platforms that have utilized the blockchain ledger. Then move on to artificial intelligence, which, unlike natural intelligence, is possessed by humans. Artificial intelligence, however, mimics natural intelligence, using computers to interpret external data, to learn from such data, and use those learnings to conduct descriptive, predictive, or prescriptive analysis. So artificial intelligence is more or less um, a computer system or an industrial evolution technology which acts like a human person or which acts like a natural system, but it is more or less a computerized system which uses data that has been collected over time to make informed decisions. So in this session, you have learned about Industry 4.0, and then you've learned about its significance. Then you've learned about certain technologies of Industry 4.0 that are peculiar to logistics management.